My Star, and we have the fabulous, the beautiful. If she's not on your playlist yet, you're gonna have her on your playlist after this. Dopein in the studio. 안녕하세요. Please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone. This is Dopen. I'm a singer-songwriter, and I'm based in Seoul, Korea.
Okay, so we're gonna have a blast today. If, like I said, if you don't have her on your playlist yet, you're gonna probably find herself having her on your playlist because yes. Okay, so we're gonna get to know you today, and this segment is a little bit more of like an idol-based segment.
Yes.
So we're gonna be treating you like our idol today.
Wow. Wow, thank you.
Yes. So you're gonna get the idol treatment. So we've got a lot of those idol type questions.
Yes.
We have a little bit of like games in between as well. And one of the things that we like to do with our idols is we give them some PR time.
Yes.
So 자기 소개 is like such a big thing here in Korea.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but it's like a huge thing of the culture. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you 20 seconds.
Wow. Yes.
Of your song Sweet Home.
Yes.
To PR yourself.
Oh, okay.
So you can talk about the new album, you can talk about the TMI of the day, you can talk pretty much just whatever you want to say.
Okay.
So you have 20 seconds. You
Starting?
ready?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, ready? Okay, music, cue.
Hello everyone, this is Dopen. I'm singer-songwriter, as I said before. I recently released this song Sweet Home, and I hope you enjoyed this album and other albums as well, which have different colors. And I'm really confident live performer, so hope you enjoy.
There we go. Oh, you're good.
I barely made it.
You're good. Okay. So we're gonna have her in the studio today. We've got our keyword talk now that she's warmed up just a little bit. Mm-hmm. So we have 3 keywords for today. Sweet Home, which is the recent release, Dopein's playlist, and then A to Z.
Yeah.
We're gonna get through all of these today, but I'm not gonna choose the order. You are.
Okay.
So you get to choose which keyword we do at what time. Mm-hmm. So it's whatever you want to do first. What do you want to choose?
I'm really curious about the A to Z,
okay.
So let's go.
So A to Z is pretty much, we're going to get to know you a little bit more as an artist and also as the person as well. So from the start, we are going to talk about Sweet Home a little bit later, but the music is out.
Yeah.
And you are, yes, doing promotions, but still, other than music, what have you been obsessed with these days? Hobbies, movies, dramas, cartoons, animations, games, other idols.
Well, actually, I am very much interested in like a lot of the topics that you've mentioned right now. Like, for example, idol.
Okay.
I'm very much into Rise.
Okay.
You know, the idol
okay,
Rise.
So Rise.
And I've been a fan of Shotaro, one of the member. And I've been his real big fan since he was in NCT. Because he's a really good dancer.
Okay.
And since I'm like more of a singer than a dancer, I'm very drawn to someone who can actually do the dance moves. And I saw him, and I'm really a huge fan of him.
So he's her bias. Okay, love that.
Yes.
Are you a multi-stan, or are you just like all my efforts go to Rise?
I'm a multi-stan because, like, as a group, I need to respect them as a group.
Of course,
like,
of course.
That's my idea of like a big fan. Mm-hmm. So I am a multi-stan, and also I'm recently into not recently, but I ride scooters, like the bike, just a small one. But that is kind of like my stress release.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Because I know that when it comes to scooters, like when you started getting into like the tuning of it, you know, like the cutesy stuff, like the rapping, and the, like I know that there's like a lot of things that you can add to those scooters.
And there's like also vintage scooters and everything.
Right.
But for me, I like the Honda, like the Japanese brand. So I started off with like Zoomer, which is like really, really old model. Mm-hmm. And then I did the Bentley, which is another Honda. And now I'm in SDR, which is another like a vintage type bike, and I really like the cutie vintage vibe of it. Okay. So yes.
So future reference, if you guys ever want to get like her cute accessories, like future reference, just so you guys know. Okay, we have a few listener questions that came in when it comes to A to Z. So I normally ask our listener, our artist, like when there was like a light bulb moment of when you wanted to become a singer, but this listener question is a little bit different. When did you feel that music was your destiny? Like you were destined to do, like, even if you wanted to say no, even if you're like, Anya, like, I'm not gonna do music. Like, was there this like destiny moment that just like brought you back to being an artist?
I mean, like, that question is really brilliant because like that Anya moment really existed in my life, because like I wanted to be a singer since I was really young. Okay. But I never knew how to become one. Okay. And my parents really didn't support my dream. So I was like, well, I'm not going to do it, you know? And then there was this moment when I was in high school, we did like the choir contest for like everyone. And then our classmates, we did a show, and I get to be the soprano solo singer in one of the parts. And I was like, wow, I really need to sing. Like, I still even get the goosebumps. I mean, like, I really didn't want it to stand out, but everyone was like, you need to be the soprano singer. And I was like, okay. And then I sang, and it's kind of like that irresistible feeling when, like, you sing the melodies out and, like, you feel so happy. Right. I think like that really reminds me of that light bulb moment. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, we were talking about this during the song break when you came into the studio, but you tend to have more of like a raspier, sexier voice, which I was complimenting her because this is like my total, I wish I could be reborn with those kind of vocals. But being a soprano, is this in your range? Oh, I mean, like, my voice kind of changed a lot. Okay. Like, when I was young, I used to be really, really high notes. Soprano. Like, those kind of type of girl. But then, like, as I started singing and finding my colors, I think my voice kind of changed into more raspier voice, because I was really into Kehlani, the singer, and she had amazing raspy voice. So I kind of like digged into that style, and now it kind of became my own. Oh, yeah. Okay. If this is another listener question that came in. If Destiny had a different role and decided that you weren't going to be a singer at your age now, what do you think you're going to be doing? I think I would be like translator, English, Korean maybe, because English used to be my major when I was in college. Okay. I've never studied or lived abroad. It was just me in Korea, like, watching a lot of TV shows and... Wait, what? Seriously. So your English is not from living... Because the next question was going to be, where are you from? But... No. So you've never lived outside of Korea? I've never lived outside of Korea. Like, maybe, like, a week of, like, you know... Travel. Yeah. That's why. Kudos to the Korean education system. Oh my God. I mean, like, I watched a lot of TV shows, like, especially like America's Next Top Model. Okay. I grew up watching that, so I have that like Californian accent. Yeah, because I was gonna ask. Like, you kind of sound like you're from California, but okay. So maybe a translator or like interpreter. Okay. Yeah. So probably down that road. Yeah. Oh wow. Very, very well. Okay, so we're gonna jump into our next keyword. What do you want to do? Dopein's playlist, or do you want to do Sweet Home? I want to do Sweet Home. Okay, let's talk about Sweet Home. Yeah. So how did Sweet Home come to be? It was like a house music, and I'm always into listening to like bouncy music, but most of my songs are kind of like calm and vibey R&B stuff. So I was listening to some of the beats from producer Kihu, and this song kind of like stuck into my head, and I thought it would be a great song to release in summer. Okay. So that's how like we started to work on that. Yeah.
Okay. So this just came in. Aaron was asking this question from our YouTube live stream. So where do you get your inspiration for your songs? Is it like different for each track? Do you mostly look at lyrics? Do you find yourself leaning towards beats? Like what for the most part?
For the most part, I think I get inspirations from my own experience.
Okay.
But I cannot write every detail of my everything, you know?
Right.
So I get like a little part and inspiration from my experience and then like develop it into like cinema. You know,
Okay.
like I try to make up a character and then like what would she say? What would he say in this situation based on my like short experience.
Okay.
That's how I get like that.
Because I was looking at her and she was explaining this. I was like, okay, let me see what her MBTI is. Because she's starting to describe herself very well into her MBTI.
Imagination and everything.
So I'm gonna do a quick. Since your MBTI says that you're ENFP, are you somebody who believes in your MBTI?
Yes, I totally believe in that system.
So she 100% believe it. Okay, so this is what I need to ask. When it comes to our singer-songwriters, since you are a P, and you are also you're pretty much close to what I am, but I'm a T, but you're an F. So I know that when it comes to musicians who have your MBTI, especially us Ps, what happens is when you're writing lyrics, you get stuck. And you start obsessing over, do I end this with an ah and aw and oh? Do I end this with baby? Do I end this with tree? Like you start down this like rabbit hole and it's stupid because like you're sitting there fixating over the most random thing. So do you do this?
Of course, like I try to write lyrics and then like maybe it doesn't fit.
Right.
Maybe it doesn't sound right.
Right.
And then like I get down that rabbit hole all the time. But when it comes to like singing, when you go to the booth and like record, then you know like, oh, this one is right and that one's not right.
Okay.
And I get to fix it like at the last moment.
Okay. No, because I was going to ask you how do you pull yourself out of that? So you pretty much just go into the studio and start recording. And then what feels organic and more right is what you go with.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So I know that you wanted, after listening to the beat, you released the track Sweet Home because you thought that it would be a great summer vibe track. Yeah. So a listener was asking, did you have other songs ready and then Sweet Home was chosen, or was it just like Sweet Home all the way, we're working on this and releasing it this date?
It was the latter one because I'm the type of one who actually don't stack up many tracks. I kind of like listen to the beat, and if I get inspiration, I just work on it right away and then just finish it and release it. Except it is like an EP or whatever. But as for singles, I usually do that. And this song was kind of like the first project that I did with Kihu. So I was like, let's do this. And if it turns out great, then let's just like keep evolving into something bigger.
Okay.
But this one is this.
Just this.
Yeah.
Okay. That, because sometimes there will be like 3-4 songs that you've worked on and then you're like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I don't like that because like I love all the songs that I make.
Right.
And I don't want to drop any other songs. So like whenever I feel like it, I finish it and then just release it. And for other songs, maybe I would do like an EP or mini albums.
Very interesting. Okay, so another listener question has come in. If you were given the choice to collaborate with an artist, who would be your dream collaboration? This doesn't have to be a Korean artist. It can be anybody.
I mean, like anybody, then I would definitely go for Billie Eilish. Yes, because...
Okay, I always ask this question. Okay, so let's manifest this. So you just got the call that you and Billie are going to do a song together. Oh my God. But she's giving you the freedom to either do one of her songs or you could give her your song and kind of have her adapt to like your style. So what would you rather do? Would you rather put yourself in more of like a Billie type of a track, or would you want to bring her over to your side?
I would want to work on her song because I love her song so much in that she delivers her voice very delicately. And then she has that emotions inside her lyrics and chorus and everything. So I want to be in that process and to be like learning from her perspective. So I want to work on her song first and then I'll just bring her to mine.
Okay, so with the beauty of the internet these days, what we're going to do is we're going to try to have our fam, make that a reel so that we can make that a shorts and like tag Billie Eilish in it. So that like this can be reality because, with you never know. Okay, so another listener question has come in from our YouTube live stream. Erin was asking, does she have a favorite song to sing?
Oh, a favorite
song. It can be your own song or another artist's song. And this can be like 노래방, this can be at a concert, this can be like when you are singing something like, this is like, it makes me feel good, I'm in my zone.
Of course.
Okay, she's looking for the song title. She's looking for the song title. She's like, hold on, I have the song, let me look at it.
Because I have a song, but it's a really old song from like Korean pop singer. Okay. So this is 박미경. Do you know her?
Yes, I know 박미경.
It's 화요일에 비가 내리면.
Oh.
When it rains on Tuesday. Yeah, maybe. This song is like really, really old pop song. So like I would love to sing this in karaoke. It's just really high-pitched song and you just get to sing out loud like you're on top of your lung and it just makes me feel like I expressed everything. That's why I love this song and it's really sad breakup song.
Yeah.
Yes.
박미경 is more known for her like diva dance tracks,
That's
but
true.
this is a really good ballad. So if you guys need to check it out, definitely. So let's naturally jump into playlist because we are talking about some other songs too. Do you, and you said that you love all of your tracks, and this is impossible because all of your songs are your babies. But your favorite song since you've released now? Out of all of your babies, this one is a little bit more my favorite.
It changes all the time. I know artists always say that.
I know, but it does. Okay, so what is it?
I would like to say Cameo.
Cameo?
Yes, it's one of my songs from a double single called Blue Sunrise. The album's title is Blue Sunrise, and I love that concept. Like, sunrise used to be described as like red or orange, but for me, like that time of the day is kind of like a blue, sad kind of a moment for me. So I kind of gathered up all of the images and imaginations that I usually get from those time zone and then made it into 2 songs.
Okay.
And the last song is called Cameo, and I really love the vibe and I love the vocals.
Okay.
That's
okay. Moving on. Other than the 박미경 track that you just gave us, another listener question is there a 숨든병 that you have? A song that you kind of hide and listen to? It might be a little, embarrassing. It's like a guilty pleasure type of a track.
Well, I don't really want to hide, but like I listen a lot to like K-pop idol songs, and I love I Am, the song I Am. And that song really gives me that confident boost. Like, I'm on my way. And like, I love to like, just like strut down the street listening to that song. Like,
I love this. Yeah. I love how she's like this really moody R&B artist and like she's listening to Ives I Am while she's walking down the street.
Of course, I listen to that all the time.
Totally love this. Okay, and this is another one. With playlist, Koreans are really emotionally based. Like we're really in tune with our emotions. So this listener question says that is there a song that really lifted you up in a dark moment? Is there a particular artist or a song that was just like, oh, whenever I listened to this or at that moment when I listened to it, this was a very uplifting track?
Like Uplifting. I'm not really sure about that because like when I get depressed or feeling down, I just kind of like dig into it and just feel that down moment.
Okay.
And then just revive the next day or something. So like whenever I listen to Deb Never's Stupid, it's kind of like a vintage rock type of song, and it has that immersive moment like where like the vocals out and like there's effects and instruments only parts, and whenever I listen to that song I kind of feel like, yes, I am stupid, but it'll be okay at the end.
Right.
That's kind of the song that I listen to.
Okay. Now I'm really loving the fact that she listens to a lot of different genres of music.
That's totally
so
true.
you're all over the place when it comes to genres. This is great. Okay, fam, we're going to continue with those questions and messages, but we do get a chance to listen to her sing live. So we're going to let you sing Sweet Home live, but I always give my artist a chance to like, get ready. So I'll have you introduce the song. Tell us what Sweet Home is about, and then I'll give you some time to get ready to sing live.
Okay.
Okay, so what is Sweet Home?
Sweet Home is a house music that will lighten up your heat away from you in the summer. And it's kind of like a love song, a flirty song when you look into the lyrics. So I hope you enjoy that cutie vibe into it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to let you get ready. You can drink some water and, get ready with your voice so you can sing live for us. So for those of you just dropping by, we have the fabulous Dopein in the studio for today. We're giving her the idol treatment with our Twinkle My Star, and she's going to get a chance to sing for us her recent release, which is Sweet Home. If you haven't heard her sing live yet, you are in for a great treat. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, music cue.
Late. Won't you come over to me, over to my place, yeah? Won't you join me? 이젠 그만해볼게, 눈치게 힘을, yeah. Don't be too late if you're coming to me right now, right now. Don't you push and pull me. 이젠 그만해볼게, 눈치게 힘을, yeah. Tonight is the day that we love, right? You can call me shawty if you like. Tonight is the day that we love, right? You can call me shawty if you like. Take your time, don't rush it now. 네 맘 몰라, 나 그냥 좋아. Don't mess around, then you'll be fine. Things might go right, but I survive. Don't be too late. Know you're onto something. Show me, baby. Show me. Don't you push and pull me. 그만해도 돼, 난 당겨, baby. Tonight is the day that we love, right? You can call me shawty if you like. Tonight is the day that we love, right? You can call me shawty if you like. I wanna be the one tonight. Don't wanna miss this chance tonight.
This needs to be on your summer playlist if it's not already. Dopein just sing live for us, Sweet Home.
Yay.
And we're giving her the idol treatment. We've got Mercy dropping by to say very beautiful. Ben says she slays a lot. Aaron is saying this is too epic. My ears have been blessed. Thank you, with a big old heart. So we are going to continue on to give Dopein the idol treatment, but I always love asking our artists, since we just listened to Sweet Home, and I know that you said that you worked with another producer to with the beat and whatnot, from start to finish, how long did the song take?
Wow, it took about like 3 to 4 months. Well, it's not because I worked on this song like fully for 4 months, but it's just that when I got the beat, and if I don't get the inspiration, I just don't like to listen to that a lot. I just kind of like let that be there, sit in my computer for a while, and then when I get that light bulb moment, then I just go like right away and record the song.
Okay.
Real soon.
Okay.
But for the whole moment of being, it took like 4 months to get finished. Yes.
Okay. What was the quickest song you put together?
I think it would be like less than a week. For real, like when I get that feeling and I need to finish a song, then I just like finish it right away.
Okay.
Oh, and for the featuring, then it took like almost a day to finish. Sometimes. Yes.
Okay. That's cool. Erin is like, summer playlist. No, this song is gonna be on your playlist year round because it has to be. Yes. Even though she thought it would be a great summer vibe track. Yes, if it's on your playlist a year long, it's great. Okay, so like I said, we're giving her the idol treatment today. And when our idols come into the studio, with like live broadcasts these days, you get a chance to interact with the fans. And the fans love to ask these like really random questions.
Yes.
We have that for you. So we're going to be asking you some really random questions in part 2. What was the most 황당한, the most random, ridiculous thing that happened to you recently?
황당한. Oh
so this can be anything from like something you did, something that happened to you, or something that happened around you.
I have one episode. I recently went to Japan for a show, and then I booked a eel, eel 덮밥.
Yeah, the 장어.
Yeah, 장어 덮밥. And I made a reservation. That was my one and only reservation for the whole trip.
Right?
Everything else we can just like wing it.
Right.
But this restaurant we have to make a reservation.
Right.
So I did. And then because of the flight delay and everything, it kind of like got late. So to the point where the reservation must be canceled. So I was like so panicked and I really wanted to have that. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. So I DM'd like the restaurant and I tried to like email the Google reservation system and everything, but they didn't reply. So I was like, but let's just go there and maybe bag them to let us in. So I just went there. And it turns out to be the other day that I made the reservation. So it was me, stupid.
Wait, so you made a reservation for the wrong day?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But that happens to me all the time. Like, I went there and the server was like, you didn't make reservation for today. So I was like, yes, because I was late, may be canceled. But she was like, no, you made a reservation for tomorrow.
So did you have your 장어덮밥?
Yes,
oh,
but they
nice.
let us in.
Oh, wow, okay. Whoa, good. Yay. I'm glad that you got a chance to have it. No, I've heard that there's a few restaurants in Japan that you have to make a reservation because like they're so busy. I bet that was good.
Yes, but it was a lucky day for me.
Oh, very lucky day. Oh, wow. Look at that. Future reference to all of her friends. She makes reservations for the wrong day, so you might want to double check when she makes reservations.
Triple check. Yes.
Okay, so I hope that you like scary stuff because our next question is a little scary. You woke up in the middle of the night and a ghost is right in front of you. What do?
Oh my gosh. I think I would just like faint and go back to sleep. Like if it's like right
there,
I think I would just faint
and go back to sleep
like that, and my heart would like stop for a moment.
So, are you good with scary stuff?
I don't know. I mean, like even thinking about it gives me a goosebumps. I'm really like weak for scary things.
You don't watch scary movies or?
I do watch, but I'm kind of like more scary. I'm more surprised and scared to the sound.
Right.
So like whenever I go to watch a scary movie in theater, like they go like boom. Like the appearance of the ghost doesn't scare me, but the sound scares me. So like, yeah.
Okay. So the next random question that we have for you is what is more annoying or what is more upsetting? It's annoying, but it's true, so you can't deny it. 진짜 짜증나는데 맞는 말이라 반박 불가. Versus, you know to your core it's wrong, but everyone agrees that it's right and takes that side. 아무리 생각해도 틀렸는데 맞다고 다들 편들어줌. So what is more annoying?
Annoying, definitely the latter one. If it's wrong and I know it from my core, but everyone's like, no. I would just like scream, no. That is not annoying. That's like upsetting.
That's very upsetting.
Yes.
Okay. Do you tend to get in arguments often?
Not really often, but if I think something is right, then I just say it straight away. Like, I think that is not right, what you said.
Really?
Yes.
So in friendships or anything, you don't mind confrontation?
I don't mind at all. Because what I think right is right for me.
Okay.
And I have to explain to them like what I think and what I believe. But I'm not trying to like force them to think differently. But
Right.
it's just that I have to tell them what I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
More of like that.
Okay. So you're not trying to change their ideal. You have to state what you
Yes.
think.
Yes.
Okay. So you have to voice your opinion. Very interesting. Okay, so in part 3 for our K-pop and fam who know this segment, we're going to be looking at her portfolio that she wrote for us, and she wrote some really interesting fun things that I want to kind of spend as much time on as possible. So we're going to take a really early song break, and then we're going to try to dedicate as much time as possible to the third part. So we're going to continue on. We have dedicated the entire playlist to Dopein for today. So we have Good to Have as our next track, and we have more of the show coming up next. We have the fabulous Dopein in the studio for today. If you haven't added her to your playlist, you'll need to do that now. She's got amazing songs, and we're only literally just picking at the iceberg today because like she's got so many great tracks. So I told you that we are going to be looking at her profile today. So we have our artists, when they join us in the studio, rewrite their profile, and her nickname is a really interesting nickname. It's Jean, as in the jeans, like the ones you're wearing right now.
Yes.
So why is Tong your nickname?
It is because my Korean actual name is Ji-in.
Jean.
And then I kind of turned that into
Jean.
English name Jean.
oh.
Like it used to be Phoebe
Okay.
from the Friends.
Friends.
Yes. But then I changed my name into more like easy and similar to my own name.
Right,
so
right.
I kind of made that up.
Jean. Oh, that's actually pretty cute.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have said that you really do trust your MBTI. Do you believe in anything else, like zodiacs or blood types or anything else?
Like for zodiac sign, I'm not really accustomed to that culture, but 사주, I strongly believe. But I heard that it's kind of like the same, similar.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, like our pillars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's similar. So do you go get your fortune telling on January and stuff like that?
Not that
전 보러
often.
가요?
Sometimes when I feel like, maybe I should go to a fortune teller, but I don't go to like really,
Hardcore places.
Yes, I don't go to hardcore places, but I just get my information out, and sometimes they tell you like, around this time
you're
you,
gonna,
those kind of things.
Okay. So you were able to write when you thought you looked, or you were like, at the top of your game. You were talking about the release party.
Yes.
Which was just a couple of days ago.
Yes, it was last Friday.
Okay.
And it was the first party that I hosted. Like, I did a lot of guest shows with my friends, but this one was my first release party that I hosted with the producer. And so many people showed up and supported me. And it was kind of like the feelings that I've never experienced before. It was just the cameras, the flash, when I just stand on that booth, and like everyone was like, Dopen, and it just made me feel like I lived my life pretty well.
Okay. So, your favorite foods is very unique.
Unique for Korean, right?
Right. So, Mediterranean food is your favorite.
Yes. Like as I grow up, I used to eat a lot of mom's 집밥,
Right.
you know? And I wasn't really a fan of Korean food. I don't know why. My mom's a great cook.
Okay.
I love
Mom, no shade to Mom. Mom's a great cook.
I love her food so much, but since I had too much of a Korean food maybe in my life.
Right.
I loved eating like different food when I'm out.
So when was your first taste of Mediterranean food? Itaewon?
In Itaewon, and it was my first part-time job I have ever had, which was like 19 or 20. Yes, and there was
The one on the hill?
a hummus kitchen, you know?
아니야. There's a Mediterranean place on the hill between Doksapeong and the beginning
I know that
of
place,
Itaewon.
but it's like really, really old place. Now, I think maybe it's now not there anymore, but it used to be hummus kitchen.
Okay.
And that's when I first experienced hummus and falafels and everything. It was so good.
Wow.
So I love Mediterranean food.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is a pro and a con. Her pros and cons is she's a loving person, and her con is she's a loving person. 정이 많다가 장단점이에요. I can see where this goes.
Yes, like loving person. That's a really good expression, but like when it comes to cons, like 정이 많으면 sometimes it makes me hard.
Right.
Like-
Because you can never say no.
Yeah.
And then you need to break up with certain people and you can't.
I can't. It just makes me sometimes more sad than my friend's sad situation. I get more like, oh, I can't handle it because I'm like too much of a caring person sometimes.
So the TMI that she gave us is that 식탐이 많아요. She's a foodie, but like to the point where she always is like overly
Yes.
enthusiastic about food.
But the funny thing is that I cannot eat too much
Right.
because I'm not really good at digesting. So like I want to try
Everything.
everything, but I cannot have everything. So like I try to have like a bite of everything.
So you're the type of person that when you go to a restaurant, you have to order everything on the menu, but you can only eat like one bite of it.
Yes,
Okay,
like
well, it's okay. You just need a foodie that eats
Yeah.
a lot. You just need a bestie that eats a lot. That's fine.
like when you go to like Krispy Kremes or anywhere, like I would just order different flavors and I just caught them in like 4 parts and then just eat.
Yeah. It's fine. You just need a bestie who likes to eat with you. It's fine. You apparently have been told that you look scary. You do not look scary.
Well, it's because I'm smiling all the time at here, but like when I'm not smiling and I just like listen
you
to
have
music.
an RBF.
Yeah, like people are kind of like, oh, she's kind of like too 무서워. 무서운 언니 vibe, you know. But when I smile, I'm a totally different person.
Yeah, no, when you talk, you're a totally different person. So I feel that this is her true nature. I have seen the
Yeah.
pictures on her socials, though. I mean, I can see where the vibe is coming
Yeah.
from. You do feel that you are the type of person that increases in charm the more you get to know you.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I met you for the first time today, we're like in a group meeting, like, you know, we did like a lot of mutual friends, and I meet you for the first time. What can I do to appeal to you? What topics do I need to talk about with you? Do I need to buy you food? What can I do to get on your good side?
I think basically just having a comfortable and good conversation.
Okay.
I think that's everything because I'm a person, you know, from the MBTI. Like, I love a good people around me. I love to have conversation and I always, you know, try to like start a conversation. But then if you came over to me and like, oh, you have this and like, and if you start a conversation for me, like that would be just like, oh, she wants to be close to me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So if I piqued your interest with talking to you first, what kind of conversation topic makes you excited? Are we going to be talking about food? Are we going to be talking about music? What can I do to get you really excited about something?
Well, I think definitely music and food.
Okay.
Because I love visiting like hot new places and I love a lot of good foods.
Okay.
So like, in Itaewon I know this place that has like hummus. You could definitely go there. Or maybe we should go together.
There. Okay.
Those kind of topics would definitely spark up. Yeah.
Okay. You would love to fly if you had a special power.
Yes.
But like not just fly.
But with
She wants wings. This is the first time I think we've ever had an artist say that they actually want wings. So like you actually want to have like physical wings.
Yeah.
So that you can be able to fly. That would actually be really cool. What color do you want the wings to be?
I mean, definitely white.
Okay. I
Like
you
the
never know.
typical.
It could be like a Maleficent moment. You could be black, you know what I mean? But
that would be really fancy. But what I pictured in mind when I was young, it used to be white.
Okay.
Like the angel wings. But I'm always wanted to fly, but I don't know why. But I always wanted to fly like really, really like flowy air going up my hair. Maybe that's why I love riding bikes.
because you like the
wind.
in your hair. Okay. So fairy wings, angel wings, devil wings, what kind of wings?
Like I used to think of angel wings, but now to come to think about it, maybe devil's wing would be sexy too.
That's her music talking. Now that she's taking on more like darker, more charismatic, so she's like, okay, maybe I'll go with the darker stuff.
Yeah.
If you could change one thing about you, what would it be? It can be physical, it can be personality-wise. If there's something that you could change about yourself, what would that be?
This could be like a huge TMI, but I have a cute ankle that is kind of chubby compared to my other parts.
Oh, she's wearing jeans today. I can't see.
I would want them to be a little bit more slimmer.
Okay. That's actually really cute. Okay, so she feels that she doesn't like her ankles. I think that's the first time anybody's ever mentioned like a specific part like that. So she would love to have thinner ankles. That's actually pretty cute.
This is so funny because it just randomly pops up in my head.
Because that's the best. Because that's the ones that you're actually thinking about. You've done some soundtracks before,
Yes.
and I've heard that for singer-songwriters, some singer-songwriters like the giving up of the control to the soundtracked
Yeah.
individuals, and then other people hate it. They are very like they need to control how they
Yes.
record and stuff like that. How are you when it comes to working with soundtracks?
I think I do have my own specific directions, but I am very open to other people's opinion as well because like sometimes they point out things that I didn't even think of. And it really helps me to develop into something great.
Okay.
But when it comes to certain notes, like that little notes that I hear but nobody hears, then I really need to work on that
fix
until
it. Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Dopein, the reason why I said this because the last song we're going to listen to is actually a soundtrack song that you performed, 잘자 우리 아가. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the hour is up.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so
She was like,
short.
oh my God, I'm so nervous. I'm like, how am I supposed to talk for an hour? And then I was like, no, let's go by really quickly.
Yes.
So how was the interview today? 오늘 어땠어요?
It was so fun because like being on radio was kind of like my number one thing.
피디님, she really wants to do radio. Like, she wants to be a guest on radio. Like, she wants to do radio. So, yeah.
But I made it today for the first time, and I'm really, really happy that you hosted and you're really interested in what I'm doing.
Of
So I
course.
feel so happy doing this.
Okay, well, yeah, we're definitely going to be seeing her more here on the show. So as we say goodbye, we are going to take a listen to the track of Rockabye Baby, 잘자 우리 아가, and this is a soundtrack song that she was able to do. Enjoy this. Again, put her on your playlist if you haven't already, and we will see you next time. Bye!